item from the West Point Mint Lincoln penny.
Now, so the United States government, like I said, 2019 was a big year for them. They did a lot of really cool stuff. Okay, so they decided to do something with the Lincoln cent. So the Lincoln cent is probably the most popularly collected coin, just simply because of its sheer volume. I mean, you know, I think coin collecting is like an Eagle Scout badge. I mean, you know, it's a Boy Scout badge for sure. I mean, it's one of those things. It's part and parcel of what we do. But they've made the Lincoln cent for over 100 years. What they have never made is a Lincoln cent with a West Point mint mark. So in 2019, they decided to do a very small series of West Point minted American Lincoln cents.
Okay.
But they never sold them. The only way to get them was you had to buy, for this particular coin, you had to buy the silver proof set from the United States government. And then they added it in. So you get the silver proof set and they gave you an add-in.
That costs you a little bit of money.
That's a little bit of money, yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the problem though. This is how they did it. So they take this absolutely spectacular coin. They send you a proof set, a silver proof set, which is in a nice lens, very protective. But the best coin in the whole deal, this is how they send it to you. In a little envelope, and the thing's in plastic.
No.
Okay, that's not a Mint State 70. Okay, the post, you know, the delivery guy, okay, that's not a Mint State 70. This is the way they send the coins to you. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And so because of that, and they had so many issues that they even said, send it back with the proof set. Tens of thousands of people sent it back to try to get a better coin because they were so bad.
Wow.
So I've got the coins in perfect 70 condition in the reverse proof. It is there. So they did a Mint State, they did an enhanced uncirculated, and they did a reverse proof. The reverse proof is by far the rarest of the three.
Oh, is it?
Absolutely. They're not doing any more.
We have 200, by the way. That's it.
That's it. And I only have the 200 of these in absolutely perfect reverse proof 70 condition. So this is something that last year, good luck finding this coin at $99.95. Like I said, in the reverse proof 70, it's the special extra coin. And you could not buy this coin on its own. You have to buy the set, and you have to take your chances with getting your coin in a little piece of plastic. United States Mint right there. See, it says United States Mint W penny right there. Oops, not Mint State 70, just like that. Not
anymore. We don't do we do a lot of reverse proof?
Every time that the Mint gives us an opportunity.
I was going to say, I don't remember hearing about that many.
Well, they don't do many. I think in their history, they've now done 19 reverse proof coins, and 11 of them were, or 10 of them were in one set in 2019. So, I mean, you know, so a single reverse proof coins, they've done less than a dozen in their history. And they're always limited edition. They're always tremendously valuable, like the first reverse proof American Silver Eagle was made in 2006. They made 100,000 coins. That coin in this condition, I think the last one I sold here was about $1,400 or something like that. Yeah, there's 20 bucks worth of silver in it, but it's $1,400 or $99.
Yes.
And understand, this coin is significantly, incredibly, phenomenally more difficult to get in absolutely perfect reverse proof 70. The key to this one is the grade. The fact that it's 70. Yes, you can find these coins out there at $30 or $40 or $50, but they're not certified 70. The reverse proof 70 is the absolute key to this because of the way it was sent to you, because of the way the government did it. Why didn't they give it its own lens? When they do reverse proof innovation dollars, they're doing those now. They're just a regular coin. They have their own lens individually. That coin has tripled in value, but they sent them literally in plastic bags in little paper folders. And kept these coins, and the outrage in the coin collecting community has been incredible because there have been no high graded example. In the Mint State coin of this, a Mint State 70 could be $1,000 or $1,500 coin, but they just don't exist. Reverse proof is the rarest of them. Not $1,000, not $1,500, only $99.
And as you mentioned, 70 the highest of grading, so it doesn't go to 170 is the highest. And at $99.95, 3 flex pay payments of $33.32. So your item number there, jot this down, 701784. And keep in mind, as we mentioned again, brand new, very very limited. So here with this one, we have a little over 100 available for the entire country to go around. And, you know, and I say to anybody out there, if you had plans this morning, you need to stop what you're doing and stay here with us at least till noon, because not only the opportunity to pick up an incredible exclusive opportunities like this, but Mike, the knowledge and what we learn, and we love it. As a matter of fact, we were all talking about this, and because we learn so much whenever you're here.
It's my only discernible skill, let's face it.
Well,
okay?
you do it really, really well.
my whole life is like coins. So, I mean, you know, the minutia of numismatics. I mean, you know, that's kind of what makes us coin collectors. We're like super geeks.
Yes, and listen, all of that fabulous geek stuff came together in an amazing Today Special. We're going to remind you of our Today Special. And let me just tell you, I'm not to frighten anybody out there, but we are way, way, way over